Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Debunked Paranormal. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the unexplained videos. So basically, the unexplained explained. In these clips, I'm just going to explain to you what really is happening, basically debunking it. And I guess most of you already know this, but the reason why I chose these clips is because I see a lot of people that believe what they are seeing is real in the comment sections. And then there's one at the end that I cannot explain. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a brain fart, what's happening, but I can't. It's not an edit. That's for sure. It's not a bird. It's not a balloon. It's something else. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm hoping that you guys can tell me, because maybe it's some stupid, simple explanation, but my mind just can't see it. I don't know why. Also, guys, I want to get 1,000 likes on this video. I know it can get 1,000 likes because you guys are awesome, but not just that. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button. 1,000 likes on this video will be the best. It will be the best. And then also, don't forget to check out my merch. There is a bunch of merch, new merch coming, new ideas. I think Mandy gave me, no, not Mandy, Kate. Kate gave me a brilliant idea about a joke I told of a dog. I want to make that merch as well. I want to create a design. And Green Tone, I didn't forget about you, buddy. There is emojis coming. I'm just really busy, but I'll have them prepped and ready to go for tomorrow's stream. Okay, that's it. That's the introductions. Let's look at these clips. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. But we have 9. I have one more clip that I need to bring in. I'm going to do that and then we'll start the clips. So let me get that. Clip number 1, it is the Zangbeto. It is the structures that they build. And these structures dance and spin. And it's believed to be a spirit. And they also patrol the streets, policing the streets, keeping bad people away from good people. Or so it's believed. Let's look at the clip.
A bizarre video shared by Parasomnia MX on TikTok has left many viewers scratching their heads. The clip seems to be taken at some kind of gathering or festival. In the center of frame, we see a man pulling down what looks to be a very strange looking contraption, almost like a huge batch of colourful hay. Note that there doesn't appear to be anything inside of the strange structure. He places it down onto an object on the ground which seems to be spinning. The man pats the structure, and a few moments later, something bizarre happens. Watch.
Well, anyway, so they go even more bizarre than that. They spin around. It looks like they want to take off. But in my search to find evidence that this is fake, I came across this video. Now, what I find weird about that is the fact that he spun so violently that the top part of the Zangbeto broke off and stayed behind on the stick because he pushes the stick into the ground to use it to spin. So to give, or to look like he spins fully around, but they never do. It's just, it's a ghillie suit on steroids. That's what that is. But so he runs away into the crowd because he wants to hide so that they don't see there's a real person in there. And in my search to find more evidence, because that's not evidence enough, most people will say that's not even evidence, I came across this guy's video that explains everything. So let's take a look at what he says.
This is witchcraft. The Zangbeto are the voodoo spirits of the night. They take possession of 9 living objects and start dancing to the sound of the African drums. And I know what you're thinking. There must be a person inside, right? Well, the Zangbeto are built in front of the crowd. The Zangbeto will sometimes open its...
This one, what's strange about this Zangbeto is that it's got material that covers the structure of it. And obviously, because there's a guy standing in there that's just opening his arms like that. That's all he's doing. But this is the only type of Zangbeto that has material on the inside, are the ones that open up like this. The other ones don't have that. Or they do sometimes, but mainly they do not have material on the inside covering the structure itself. It's because someone is hiding in there to do whatever they're doing.
And they are turned upside down to prove to everybody that there's no one inside. Zangbeto are destroyed, and some of them are set on fire. But how is this possible? This is what they found. During one of the Zangbeto festivals, the person inside the Zangbeto tripped, revealing a secret. Turns out, the Zangbeto are not empty. They have thick walls that hold a skinny person. When the Zangbeto was turned over, you can see a bump. And even when the Zangbeto was dismantled, there are thick parts where a person can hide. And when the Zangbeto tripped, the mystery was finally solved. But what about the spinning dancing Zangbeto? Well, the Zangbeto walk on 2 feet, and they hold a stick that they use to spin and give the impression that their whole body is spinning.
Exactly. So, nothing... it's strange. It's still very strange, but nothing spiritual or demon or ghost or paranormal about it. It's just people taking advantage of other gullible people. That's all this is. This is. I speak the way Twin Paranormal fans type. Do you know that? Have you noticed that? Anyway, I train of thought lost. All the paranormal stuff is paranormal videos like this, which is not paranormal. Well, it's paranormal. It's just people that takes advantage, going through a tremendous amount of effort just to take advantage of gullible people. That's it. To make money off of them. Nothing paranormal about that. It's just people. Therefore, the Zangbeto is fake. On to the next video. This video, it's got his entire sob. Look at that. Twin Paranormal typing. Fan typing. Sob story of a dog that passed away, and this is the dog spirit that shows up in the form of mist. It happens very quickly.
Watch what happens.
There it is. You missed it. You missed it.
Snip Watch what happens.
Did you see that? Now, apparently that is the spirit of the dead dog. Now, I won't lie. I would love to see what Slapped Ham, the owner of this video as well, both Slapped Ham and the owner of this video, what they would say about this. Those are all of the ancestors of these birds. Every single bird that has ever lived and died is going up through the not warm breath of the lungs leaving into the cold air. No. That is the uprising of the ancestors of the birds. I mean, can you imagine what they will say about that? My goodness. So therefore, the dog ghost is fake. It's just breath vapor. Warm lungs heats up the air and gets released by the dog into air that is colder than what that is. It's not a ghost. Come on. Next we have a shapeshifter or Slender Man. I don't know. Shapeshifter? I can't remember.
In the brief clip, we see footage overlooking a street. A woman wearing a red top and blue jeans approaches a crosswalk and stops. As she stands there, we can see something truly bizarre happening. Take a look.
Now, if you listen further on, that's a shapeshifter happening. And if you view it on TikTok, this video on TikTok, not my video, but the video you're seeing now of the shapeshifter, you'll definitely know that the people all think it's a shapeshifter or it's Slender Man or whatever. But in reality, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you all the terms, but here's a video explaining that.
This is a look at a knee condition called genu recurvatum. It can be perfectly normal in some people. It could be due to muscle imbalance, hypermobility, or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
So therefore, Slender Man over here, or Shapeshifter Man, or whatever that woman is calling herself, is fake. It's just a condition. It happens. People have all sorts of disabilities, conditions, abilities. It doesn't make them paranormal at all. So therefore, it is fake. Let's move on to the next one. This one is a bit different. This is the type of thing that I always say I will not debunk because it's stupid. But they seem to think it's a teleporting dog. Can you believe that? Dog is gone. Car passes by. And then a while later, the dog appears on the outside of the yard. And now, for those of you who don't know about this, I'm going to have to explain. But so basically, you take a video like this. Where's the dog gone to? So this dog, you take that dog that just disappeared. So there's two options here. If you look at the car passing by, look how jerky it is. It's CCTV camera. So it's not sending all of the data through, especially on fast moving objects. It's not capturing all of the data, so it comes through jerky. So that dog might have well just turned around quickly and ran. And because he ran very fast, faster than the camera can pick it up and send the data, it looks like he disappeared. But that's not the case, because when he reappears, he is standing dead still. He didn't run to that spot and stop dead. You can see the dog is quite comfortable standing there, just sniffing around. So how they would normally do this, and this is how I've proven it before, you take a still shot. Mythos talked about this very thing on his stream today, where or Mythos, not Mythos, but yeah, Mythos streamed World of Mr. Grey. I know it's confusing, it's very intimate. And one of the two explained, I can't remember, I was chatting. One of the two explained that you just overlay one shot on top of the other shot and you slowly fade it in or fade it out, depending on what your end results needs to be. This is what happened there. Done with this. Damn, it's confusing. Here we go. Oh, ghost car or ghost or boy hit by ghost. I'm not going to say car, just a ghost. Oh, I forgot. So stupid. Therefore, the dog is fake. Well, the dog is real, but the footage is fake. Anyway, next look. Got hit by a ghost. Now, it's very similar to this. It's the same thing. Someone painstakingly sat there and keyed out the car. Because if you see the boy being hit by the car, you'll see artifacts all over the place. Look at his leg half disappearing there. And then that's not normal. And then when he goes forward, his shadow. Just masks that are slipping. The shadow disappears half and half there. And look at the thing in the back. Also not normal. Look at that. Look at what it's doing. Someone just painstakingly keyed out the car. Had a blank of what was happening here. And they then keyed out the car. It's when like things like this are happening, you can always see some sort of a slippage of a mask when you key this out. There's always something weird going on. And the bridge, look at the bridge lifting up off of its pillars. It's not normal. It's because they keyed out the car. Here you have some glint happening. There you have a glint of mask slippage. Look, it's skillful, but it's fake. It's not real. It's two cars colliding, and then someone went and keyed out the other car. That's all they did. So that therefore the boy being hit by a ghost is it's fake. Next one.
In the clip, we see a car driving quickly down a narrow street. Watch what happens. Initially, it looks like a large grey animal is trailing behind the car. It looks as though the animal suddenly transforms into a man who walks casually away from the street, completely unfazed.
Now to Slaps, I need to get the Twin Paranormal fan phase out of my body, because speaking the way they type is not fun. Slapped Ham has, to his credit, he did say later on in the same clip, or same video clip, that it's just a guy that jumped out of the moving car. And you can see that jump happen because...
see a car driving quickly down a narrow street. Watch what happens.
Right here you can see the door opening. Right there, the door is already open. It's just unfortunate the way the clip is framed and stuff. So he's already out of the car. Here he's coming into view. It's not an animal or grey animal. It's similar to this type of thing. There's nobody there. Nobody there. And car door goes open and there he is. He jumped out of the car. So, yeah, this is... Okay, now I have to say, the information Slapped Ham probably got about this is that it is something paranormal. A shapeshifter. It's fake. Just a guy trying to get away from the police. Next one. This one, I have debunked this many years ago when I started the debunking channel. But I deleted all of my videos when I stopped doing debunkings. I recently started up again. But this is still making the rounds. This specific video clip is still making the rounds of a teleporting human. A human teleporting. A human teleporting. A teleporting human. But hang on. I'm zoomed in completely. Yeah, there we go. Which is crazy to me because anybody with eyes, apparently this is some sort of a doctor, a professor of science, because he's got a white lab coat on. I don't think that's the case. But you can see here, there's the person right there. Because if you go frame by frame, you can see he's moving into the road. He's running. Yeah, you can clearly see it's a human. It's a human being. Now I'm going to zoom this in again. Look at that. He's running into the road. That's a guy with a death wish, not a guy that's teleporting. Teleporting human? Fake. Just use your eyes. You can see the truth. Here's another one. It's a woman that walks in behind Scarlett Johansson here. And then teleports into another world because she disappears. She doesn't come out from behind her. Now, that's a man that just walked past her. You'll see the woman now. But I paused it right there. The man is right behind her in walking motion, full walking motion, like ready to attack someone. Look, he's even got his hand stretched out, holding his badge, showing them that he belongs there. And... right there. He's gone. You can't see there's someone behind her. But he doesn't stop. He keeps moving. And there he is. Now, here's the woman that disappears. There she is there. She walks forward. She just stops. There's a shadow still there. You can see, because as she's walking, that's her shadow that's casted over here. That's her shadow. Her shadow is still there. It's not going anywhere. She's just standing right behind Scarlet right now. And this guy that comes in by, you can see him moving to the side, behind, squeezing in between her and her. Squeezing and sandwiching himself between Scarlet and whoever the other woman is. So, nothing funny about that. And that's that. That's where the clip ends anyway. So, they ended it quickly because they just wanted to push a narrative. Like, this is a teleporting woman. Look at her. Teleporting woman? Fake. It's not, it's stupid. That's what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end. The clips that I cannot debunk or prove. I don't know what it is. Brain fart. Here we go.
For all to see. In the clip, we can see something black floating in the sky.
And it was a black man.
It's going to get him in trouble.
Footage here, uploaded by Secure Team 10, shows an almost identical object floating in the sky in Denver back in 2016. Again, it looks like a small humanoid figure drifting through the air.
As you can see.
Then in Vancouver in May 2021, another sighting, uploaded to Reddit by Fargalicious.
And it's not an edit because when the camera loses focus, it loses focus as well. The same time. Now, I don't know, it fully disappears there. I don't know what that is. I honestly have no idea.
By Fargalicious.
Maybe it's something on the windscreen.
In May 2021.
This might be something on the window
Another
itself.
sighting,
I hope
uploaded to
so.
Reddit by Fargalicious.
And on this guy in Denver, it starts
Identical
here, so we
object
can't
floating
see.
in the sky in Denver back in 2016.
Hopefully that, but I don't think it's something on the window. Because where's this guy's?
In the clip, we can see
There's
something
there's no window.
black floating in the sky.
And it was a black man.
It might be something stupid. It might be something ridiculously stupid that I just can't see or that I have no knowledge of. I don't know. So maybe you guys can help me out on that one. I don't know what that is. But ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button. Remember, 1,000 likes on this video. We're not going to gain anything out of it. I'm just going to like that. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's 1,000 like goal. How about that? And yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next video and tomorrow's live stream. Remember that. Goodbye, everybody.